The prices may be dropping, but investing in your first home is a daunting task that turns many buyers in the direction of affordable housing schemes and initiatives, which are designed to allow buyers to buy properties at a discount. Now, Fiona McLaughlin from privateseller.ie caught up with Gráinne Ring, a first-time buyer who recently moved into her new home in Sagard, County Dublin. Let's see how she got on.
House prices are decreasing, but rising interest rates continue to make it difficult for many first-time buyers to get on the property ladder. But what if I told you you could buy a property at a reduced rate and have your local authority pay the difference? Interesting. Well, that's what the Affordable Homes Initiatives and Schemes are all about. And today we're going to meet Gráinne, who has just recently received the keys to her affordable home.
I just saw the way the property market was going. It was getting further and further away from me, so I decided to be a bit more proactive.
So you looked at buying privately first of all?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and what changed your mind about buying privately?
The areas that I could afford just weren't kind of suitable for what I wanted. Somewhere close to home, but still that I could get into work and that just were out of my price range. I wanted to be able to live as well as have a mortgage and not sit at home every weekend. For the last few years I knew about the Affordable Housing Scheme and the initiative and just had been keeping my eye on them but was never proactive in applying. And then the harder it was to buy privately, I looked more into them. I started just looking around the internet, different websites. I think I started just by Googling affordable housing, looking at some of the councils. I found a website, Property Path, so I rang them and got some more information. And then there was another website, Affordable Homes, that I was looking at. I rang Property Path and found out about apartments here and then other local apartments. Sent off my application form and fee and all that then, and then they arranged a viewing for me.
Can you tell us a little bit about the process after that then? Did it take a long time?
I had a viewing within a couple of weeks.
Wow.
It was very straight, like
within
fast
a few
with
weeks?
That, yeah.
And was that in an area that you had selected?
Yes, there was apartments available in Sagart, City West and Tala, and I'd expressed an interest in City West and Sagart, and particularly in this development, so they arranged a viewing here.
So your first viewing became your first home,
yeah,
basically.
I had to put down a booking deposit. It was $3,000 and it's refundable. So it allowed me to secure the apartment but still go away and have a further think. I went to the 4 different banks that deal with the affordable housing and then looked at rates and what they were willing to lend me.
How much of a mortgage did you get?
I took out a mortgage of $220,000 roughly.
Okay, which was about 97%?
97%.
Okay. How long do you have to stay here? There's a clawback, isn't there, if you move?
This property has a clawback of 30%, which means that if I sell it or if I want to rent out the apartment or if it ceases to be my principal residence, I have to pay that 30% of the selling price back to the council. And then after 10 years, it decreases for the next 10 years by a certain percent. So after 20 years, it's your own completely.
Did you go into it thinking, I'm going to stay here for 10 years, so it's irrelevant?
Yeah, no, not at all. I don't plan on staying here the full 20 years. It's affordable for me now. I wouldn't be able to buy privately, and then in a few years, hopefully, I'll be able to take it over completely.
And is this something that you would recommend to other
Definitely.
people?
It's not for everybody, obviously, but definitely for single young people who are looking for their first home.
Now, stay with us because after the break we'll be hearing about who affordable homes are aimed at and how to get started on the scheme. Don't go away.